Is Reba McEntire getting her salary slashed for The Voice? Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. It appears The Voice is not doing too great at the moment. Fans are not happy with the reality television show this season. Add to that the financial issues the show is having, and it isn't looking good for one of the biggest singing competition. The financial issues of NBC and The Voice is so bad, sources say they may have to start cutting the salaries of the judges. Seeing Reba McEntire as one of the newest judges, it's possible she'll be the first to feel the tightening purse strings. Budget cuts for The Voice. NBC is being forced to make some budget cuts for their hit show, The Voice. It appears the financial situation of NBC is not as good as it should be. Raises for the judges are currently out of the question. Every penny being spent on the talent is being scrutinized. An NBC insider spilled the beans about the financial issues and budget cuts. There is a substantial trimming of costs and ways of looking at not increasing spending. The insider revealed, "You can trim the budgets here and there, but the reality is that the biggest fees come from the judges' pay. Losing a couple of staff members saves you hundreds of thousands of dollars," the inside continued. But bringing in a freeze on pay raises and lesser deals for talent is a way to trim millions. How much is Reba McEntire getting paid? Considering how much Reba McEntire is getting paid to be a judge, it is easy to see just how easily it is to trim millions. It has been reported she is getting paid $13 million per season. Seeing she is one of the newest judges, it is possible she's not getting paid as much as the other judges. Then again, she is the queen of country music, and that title very well could afford her wiggle room with negotiating. Will Reba McEntire get her salary cut? Seeing how the fans aren't happy with Reba McEntire or this season of The Voice, the possibility of her salary being cut is quite real. The Voice is currently NBC's biggest money-making show. To keep fans happy and advertising revenue flowing, changes may have to happen. It is, after all about the bottom line, the money. Although the insider spoke in generalities, the salaries of the other current judges on The Voice were not mentioned. The salaries of past judges, Adam Levine specifically, were mentioned. His salary was reported as being $14.5 million per season. Considering how long he was on The Voice and his popularity with fans, it wasn't much lower than McEntire's salary. Being the queen of country music seems to be paying off for the fancy singer. Tell us what you think. Should Reba McEntire's salary be cut? Do you think all the judges are being overpaid? Sound off in the comment section below. Emma Riley Sutton. Living with her hair on fire is how Emma Riley Sutton lives her life. She is an Okie mama with passions for so many things: writing, homeschooling, animals, and her holistic lifestyle. This woman of faith loves Jesus, her only daughter, and her home state of Oklahoma. When she isn't writing, you will find her with her daughter as they take care of all the mid growing in the backyard or taking road trips all over the red dirt of Oklahoma, with country music playing in the background. The buzz in the entertainment world was palpable when it was announced that Reba McEntire, the legendary country music icon, would be joining the panel of coaches on NBC's hit show, The Voice. Known for her powerful voice, infectious energy, and deep connection to country music, Reba was seen as a perfect fit for the show that seeks to discover and nurture new musical talent. The initial enthusiasm, fans of the show, and Reba herself were ecstatic. Social media was ablaze with excitement and anticipation. Reba brought with her a wealth of experience and a down-to-earth personality that resonated with viewers of all ages. Her presence promised to bring a new dynamic to the show, blending her southern charm with her expertise in the music industry. The negotiations. Behind the scenes, negotiations for Reba's contract were intense. Her star power commanded a significant salary, and NBC was more than willing to invest in such a prominent figure to boost the show's ratings. The terms were agreed upon, and Reba was set to become one of the highest-paid coaches in the history of The Voice. A strong start. Reba's impact. From the moment Reba stepped onto the set, it was clear she was a natural. Her interactions with fellow coaches were genuine and warm, and she quickly became a favorite among contestants. Her critiques were insightful, drawing from decades of experience, and her encouragement was heartfelt, making her a beloved figure on the show. Ratings surge. The show's ratings saw a noticeable spike with Reba's arrival. Her fan base, which spanned multiple generations, tuned in eagerly each week. Reba's charm and relatability were magnetic, drawing in viewers who might not have previously been fans of the show. Her segments were often the most talked about moments in each episode, and her contestants were some of the most popular among viewers. Behind-the-scenes turbulence. Budget cuts. Despite the initial success, rumblings began to surface about budget constraints. The entertainment industry, like many others, was feeling the effects of economic pressures. Networks were tightening their belts, and The Voice was not immune to these changes. Cost-cutting measures were being considered across all aspects of production. The Whisper campaign. Rumors started circulating that the network was looking to reduce salaries, even for top-tier talent like Reba. These whispers created an atmosphere of uncertainty and concern. Staff and crew members speculated about who might be affected and what it could mean for the show's future. Reba's reaction. Reba, always the professional, maintained her composure publicly. However, those close to her knew she was worried. She had signed on with certain expectations, and the prospect of a salary cut felt like a betrayal. Despite the unease, she continued to give her best, focusing on mentoring her contestants and delivering memorable performances on the show. The network's dilemma. Balancing the books. NBC faced a difficult decision. On one hand, Reba's presence was undeniably beneficial for the show. On the other, the network needed to address its financial challenges. Executives debated the best course of action, weighing the potential fallout of a salary cut against the need to reduce costs. Internal discussions. Meetings were held to discuss various scenarios. Some executives argued for keeping Reba's salary intact, believing that her value to the show outweighed the financial savings. Others pushed for a reduction, citing the broader need for fiscal responsibility. The tension in these discussions was palpable, as everyone knew the stakes were high. The proposal. A delicate negotiation. Eventually, the network decided to approach Reba with a proposal. They hoped to negotiate a reduced salary without causing her to leave the show. This required a delicate balance, as they needed to convey their respect for her, while also making clear the financial realities. The offer. Reba was presented with the new terms. The offer included a significant salary reduction, but also proposed additional perks, such as increased promotional opportunities for her music and personal projects, as well as a larger role in the creative direction of the show. Reba's consideration. Reba took time to consider the offer. She weighed the pros and cons, consulting with her team in close confidence. The decision was not easy, as it involved both financial and personal considerations. Her love for the show and her contestants weighed heavily on her mind, but so did the sense of fairness and respect. The decision. Reba's choice. After much deliberation, Reba made her decision. She would accept the reduced salary, but with conditions that she felt were fair. She negotiated for more control over her segments, ensuring that her role on the show would remain significant and impactful. Additionally, she secured commitments for broader promotional support from the network. Announcement and reactions. The news of Reba's decision was met with mixed reactions. Fans were relieved that she would remain on the show, but many expressed disappointment over the salary cut. Industry insiders praised her professionalism and grace in handling the situation. Reba's fellow coaches and the show's staff were supportive, recognizing the difficult position she had been in. Moving forward, a new dynamic. With the negotiations behind her, Reba returned to The Voice with renewed focus. Her segments continued to be highlights of the show, and her contestants thrived under her guidance. The new terms allowed her to have a greater influence on the show's direction, and she used this opportunity to bring fresh ideas and energy to the program. The show's evolution. The Voice continued to evolve, adapting to the changing landscape of television and entertainment. The financial adjustments, while challenging, ultimately helped the show remain sustainable. Reba's presence remained a cornerstone, and her influence was felt in every aspect of the production. Reflections. Reba's perspective. Looking back, Reba reflected on the experience with a sense of pride. She had navigated a difficult situation with grace and integrity, staying true to her values while also adapting to the needs of the show. Her journey on The Voice was a testament to her resilience and commitment to her craft. Lessons learned. The experience taught valuable lessons about the complexities of the entertainment industry and the importance of adaptability. It highlighted the challenges faced by artists and performers in balancing their personal and professional lives, and the necessity of making tough decisions in the face of uncertainty. Chapter 9. A Bright Future. Continued Success. Reba's journey on The Voice was far from over. She continued to be a beloved coach, mentor, and inspiration to countless aspiring artists. Her influence extended beyond the show, as she remained an iconic figure in country music and a respected voice in the entertainment industry. Legacy. Reba's legacy on The Voice was one of dedication, passion, and resilience. She left an indelible mark on the show and its viewers, demonstrating the power of perseverance and the importance of staying true to oneself. Her story serves as an inspiration to artists everywhere, reminding them of the strength and grace required to navigate the ever-changing world of entertainment. Conclusion. A journey of resilience and grace. Reba McEntire's experience on The Voice was a journey marked by challenges, decisions, and ultimately, triumph. Despite facing the prospect of a salary cut, she navigated the situation with professionalism and integrity, emerging stronger and more influential than ever. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience and the enduring impact of staying true to one's values, even in the face of adversity.